From conceding 4 against Man City, 2 against Tottenham Hotspur, and they've scored 3 this time around, they've managed to come up and really get 3 points in here for you. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? This is our channel that brings you the latest news and information as far as this game of football is concerned. Manchester United have won their game against Tottenham Hotspur by 3 goals to 2 in there, with Ronaldo scoring a hat-trick in there, a hat-trick that has saw him be the most high-scoring player in the game of football in there. That is Ronaldo. When you add all his goals for club and country, no one beats him into this game after scoring a hat-trick today. Cristiano Ronaldo, man of the moment, and he has really capitalized onto this. Very many people have been criticizing Ronaldo, but today has silenced all the haters in there for you, and he has seen United go back to winning ways in there. A result that has not really left a smile onto very many Arsenal supporters' faces in there for you, because if there is anything that Arsenal wanted, they wanted United to draw, because there is a battle now. It's not all about the trophy. It's not all about who is going to complete first or second or third, but the 4th position is like a trophy for either Manchester United or Arsenal. I really came out and told people that I don't see Spurs into this because they are a team that is inconsistent in there. Remember, they went ahead and beat a side which goes by names of Man City, a 3-2 win away. That was beyond even a spirited fight. It was like a miracle that happened onto that day. It was like angels of the Lord were onto the players of Spurs, because they really defended Man City and closed them down well. Every time they went forward and got a chance, they really utilized it. That is Spurs in there for you. Then after getting that win that you would have thought that had really motivated them to go ahead and gather more points, they go away to Brighton and they lose. That is Spurs for you. That's why I really come out always and tell you that it's not Spurs. For me, it's Manchester United and Arsenal are really going to go and tussle it out, because I really believe that Manchester United and Arsenal really have players that can really stretch that level. Though to me, United have experienced players who are really so much experienced into this, and they won't allow pressure go ahead of them, as you saw into this game. United scored the first goal through Ronaldo. I think it was the 18th minute. Then another player who goes by the name of Kane equalized. After equalizing through a penalty, Ronaldo gave United a lead through a Sancho assist. You get? They come into the second half, close to the 70-minute mark. Harry Maguire connects the ball into his own net, and it's level 2-2. You get? To an extent that Rangnick was going to bring in Victor Lindelof to strengthen his back four in their all-back line, but he brought in Edson Cavani. I'm going to come back and talk about the substitutions that really made. So it shows you how this game was changing in there for you, that United is so much having players that really believe into themselves. Ronaldo couldn't see himself really lose out on the day when he has really scored very many goals ever since returned at Manchester United, and he got in that ball into a corner. You get? And he nodded that ball into the back of the net to score a hat-trick, and no sooner had he scored a hat-trick than he was taken off, and a player who goes by the name of Victor Lindelof was brought on, and United was playing with a back 5 in there for you, a system that favors Harry Maguire in there, because I really feel like Harry Maguire had played in very well, but what really led to him be one of the players that we are really going to talk bad about him today is because of that own goal, netting in his own net in there. That is Harry Maguire in there for you. So to me, I really believe that United have really put up a spirited fight, especially a player who goes by names of Ronaldo, because to me, I really believe that criticism is good, and I've been doing positive criticism of Ronaldo. I was not really abusing him, but I was telling him that Ronaldo, I know these chances that he's missing, does not miss them. And when you look today, Ronaldo had 4 shots on target. You get, he had 5 shots, 4 on target and 1 off target. 3 of those went into the back of the net. That is Ronaldo for you. That is Ronaldo for you. And let me tell you, what was ashaming all these people that were saying that, oh, don't talk about Ronaldo, he's one of the best in the world. All right, if you're one of the best in the world, come and show it at United, because ever since Ralph Rangnick came in here at Manchester United, no team has created many chances than Manchester United. But United had created many and converted less. But today, when you look at United, they almost converted 90% of the chances they created. So it's far much better to be such a team. And who has always been missing those chances that United created? Most of them were missed by Cristiano Ronaldo in there. But today, I really believe that the day they gave him off to go in Portugal really helped him a lot, and Ronaldo looked to be in the right mind. Look at the first goal, the shot outside the 18 yards box area, because they really feel like he is 37. He no longer has the muscle to shoot that ball into the back of the net from a long distance or long yard. He did it, and it went to the back of the net. And a Su was seen immediately, you get? Then after, Ronaldo does the same thing again. You get? He nets that keeper to beat, but do you know how many keeper to beats Ronaldo has missed? Very many this season. You get? But I really believe that he has really gotten back to the levels that United want him. Ronaldo is now to the levels that we think he is in there. People in Africa will say, oh, he had to go back to Portugal, such that he talks to the good spirits of his clan to tell them, please, what's wrong in there? Because it looked like there was something covering Ronaldo, because even the easiest chances, he couldn't score them or put them at the back of the net. You get? So I really believe that today is a positive. What a motivation for Ronaldo. What a moment that has turned around his season, because he now has 12 goals and is just 8 goals away from scoring 20 in there. And do you know of a 37-year-old player in the Premier League who has ever scored 20 goals? I really believe that Ronaldo is going to come out and score that in there. But look at other players like Jadon Sancho. I really believe that he is the man of the moment. People will come out and take Ronaldo in there, but I really believe that Sancho really was one of the best players on that pitch. Apart from not scoring a goal in there, he had it all. He had it all on his name, and I really believe that he's one of those players that really caused so much turmoil, so much havoc to a team of Spurs in there, because even the penalty that would have been given to Manchester United into the opening minutes of the game, it was created by Sancho, because Sancho cut inside and crossed that ball to a player who goes by names of Ronaldo. Ronaldo instantly hit it to the back of tried to hit it to the back of the net, but it struck off the hand of a player who goes by the names of Eric Dyer, and the penalty was not given. And there was no difference between that penalty that was denied by Manchester United and the one that was given to Alex Telles. No difference. They looked the same, and this is where I come out and call out VAR. What is VAR? It's a total joke. It's a total joke that you don't know when it will become consistent. The inconsistency of VAR into this game of football is just sickening. It can come out and give out a game or a goal or a penalty or an offside, and it fails to do the same thing in the same particular game. The penalty given to Alex Telles, yeah, was right. It struck his arm. Now tell me the difference between that goal striking his arm and that of Eric Dyer. You get? So the inconsistency of VAR is sickening, and I think it came in for the good of the game, but I really believe that they should really take decisions consistently. They shouldn't really take and just look off some situation and say, let's just leave it. No, that's not how it works, because this game, people have invested their money, people have invested their time, and some fans even die because of this game of football. If at all you don't know, lives are lost. You get? Way back in 2008, when United knocked out Arsenal on the semi-finals of the Champions League. Do you know that in a country which goes by names of Kenya, an Arsenal supporter knocked down Manchester United fans who were celebrating in the middle of the world? He knocked them down and they died off. So that's how meaningful football is to some people in life. Today, in some families, people are not going to even talk to one another because a partner's team has lost. You get? And that's what football is. And VAR, please, you are demeaning football. This is a demeaning moment for football, because how do you come out and explain such a situation? It's going to be covered a lot because United came out and really won. But if at all this game had not gone to a win for Manchester United, then everyone will be talking about that, saying, how was that not a penalty? You get? So I really feel like VAR should come out and be consistent to an extent that it really gives us the better in there. Spurs, talking about Spurs, they really had a lot of good things into this game. They really attacked very well, and I really believe that the reason as to why they really attacked that very well, United gave them the chance to do that, because United always got themselves ahead of them. And that means United decided to go and sit back. And after sitting back, they called on Spurs to come in. And Spurs has those three players who are really good on the ball. That is Kurcevic. There is another player who goes by the name of Harry Kane and Song Heung-min. Those two players are really deadly, especially onto that three-man attack in there. But when you look at the stats in there for you, as you see the possession, United had 42% and Spurs had 58% in there. That was all written all over the board. 10 shots for Manchester United and 10 for Spurs. 6 shots for Manchester United on target and 3 on target for a team which goes by the names of Spurs. And I want to talk about this, that out of the 6, 3 went into the back of the net. Those are the shots that United had on goal. 3 went into the back of the net. And remember, for the games of Watford, United had like 10 shots on target and they couldn't put a goal at the back of the net. The game against Southampton, United had close to how many shots behind? How many shots? Close to 12, and they had only 1 goal and they missed out on very many. You get? So I really believe that being clinical at Manchester United has really improved into this game, and I really believe that it's something that United had been working out in there, because they've not been looking a side that concedes lots of goals in there, apart from that game of Man City and this one where they've conceded 2 goals in there. But the problem so much at Manchester United was its scoring goals, because being the best team to creating chances in the Premier League in there and you don't score goals was something that was really scratching Ragnicki's head, because he was asking himself, what are we supposed to do? And I really believe that the finishing this time round has been better and it has been so clinical, and Manchester United are back into the 4th position. They've displaced Arsenal because Manchester United now has 50 points, 29 games played, and they are 50 points in their 4 points. They are how many points? They are 2 points ahead of Arsenal and 5 points ahead of Tottenham Hotspur, with Arsenal having 4 games in hand, and a team which goes by the name of Spurs are having how many? They are having how many games in hand? 2 in hand in there. And remember, Spurs, one of the games they have in hand, they have to play side which goes by the names of Arsenal in there, so we wait for that. But Arsenal is playing tomorrow against Leicester City. We will be here and bring you that game in there for you, and we know that all Arsenal fans would like their team to win, but it's not going to be an easy one, because it looks like Leicester City has found itself the winning levels in there, because when you look at their recent games, they've been really playing very much well and they've been really winning. And when you look at a player who goes by the names of James Maddison and Iheanacho, they've really gotten back to their scoring way in there. When you look at Leicester City, they last lost in the game of Wolverhampton Wanderers. That was in Feb, and they've won against Raiders, they've won against Burnley, they've won against Leeds United, and they've won against Reims in the midweek in there, and they're really going to play against Arsenal tomorrow at 19:30 hours. So we wait and see what really comes out of that result, but it looks like it's going to be an intense game in there for you, and wait and see what is really going to happen in there when Arsenal host a team which goes by names of Leicester tomorrow. But feel free to go into the comment section and tell me what you think about this win of Manchester United. 3-2, Ronaldo hat-trick, and everything changed in just that 90 minutes in there. The feeling around Manchester United and Ronaldo has really changed, and I don't believe that there is going to be any person who's going to come out and criticize Ronaldo, because the reason I was why people were criticizing him was that he was getting chances and was not scoring those goals, you get? But this time around, he has gotten the chances, and I really believe that he has done the needful he needed to do. I stay as Rokani David onto Rokani Media Football. Smash the like button, comment and share, and if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go into the lower right bottom corner, click the subscription button, then later click the notification bell that will enable you to be notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. I sign out for now. May the Almighty God protect you guys. This is the channel, and stay tuned with more is yet to come.